Hello, welcome back to the Cursing Seamstress. I have a pattern review for you today. I made this particular pattern, I'm wearing it right now, probably by the time you're seeing this, about 7 weeks ago. This is the first Sew House 7 dress that I have made. I've downloaded 2 of their patterns. This is called the Mississippi Avenue dress, and the other one is the T something dress. I'll put it on the screen when I go and research that. I think it's called the Tea House dress. So this is the Mississippi Avenue dress, and I bought it, downloaded it, taped it all together. And again, because I'm always sure that a pattern is not going to fit me, I used pattern that I have had for a long time. And this particular fabric I probably bought in the 2000s, and I don't really know why I bought it, what attracted me to it, but it's a very lightweight cotton and polyester. It's a little bit translucent, but not horribly so. Not a lot of drape to it. Actually, when I wore this dress for the first time, and I pointed out the fabric to my daughter, she said that it looked like scrub top fabric, and it really does. And I did go through a phase where I made some scrub tops, and so I wonder, and this would have been 18 years ago, if maybe I did buy it for that, because it is the perfect type of fabric for that. So anyway, I used this. I had enough of it to make a dress. And the Mississippi Avenue dress comes in 2 lengths, and it also comes in a blouse version. I forgot what I paid for it. I'll try to put that in here, and I'll also put in a picture of what the line art and what the dress looks like on the Sew House 7 website. This dress was easy to make. It has a very casual feel to it. It reminds me of the dresses that my grandmother used to wear back in the 60s. She made most of her clothing, and most of her clothing was made with calico types of prints. But this just has that look about it to me. They were very simple dresses. And this was in Southwest Georgia. It was very hot there, no air conditioning in their house. So I'm going to just stand up and show you a little bit about the dress. There are supposed to be ties here that are not sewn on, but that you just put on to kind of gather this up and have a little bit of a bow. I didn't put those on here. You can see the neck is a V-neck, and I'm going to stand up. Let's see here. The front is a V, and it comes at right here. It begins to separate into a separate pattern piece, and it comes all the way down here. So the front has a side piece, and then this front piece here. The back is just one piece. I'm having to remind myself. There is a gathered elastic waist right here. I put my elastic really loose. And actually I may have lost a little bit of weight since I made this. The bottom, I made the long version, so I'll go up the steps and show you that. So this is the long version, and I didn't have to make any sort of a sway back adjustment on this at all. Like I said, it's just such a simple dress, but I really like it. It's a bit of an empire waist, and I think some of the, I'm going to sit back down. Some of the reviews that I read, I don't think any were negative at all, but some of the reviews said that they extended the waist, that it was a little bit too high. it's meant to be higher. For me, the Empire waist style is probably the most flattering dress for me. I really like it. So I like that the elastic is kind of up, it's higher than the waist. Feels really comfortable. There are no closures on this at all. There's no zipper, no keyhole in the back. It slips over your head, which is really interesting because this has a slim silhouette to it. So you would think that it would be hard to get it over your head, but of course with the V-neck here, it slips on really well. I love it. I'm gonna make it again. The only tricky part for me was right here, getting this V nice and pointy. I did get it nice and pointy, but I had to work at it a little bit and really, just kind of pay attention to that. The armholes are the right size. I can't remember, the sizing was generous, and I can't remember what I cut out. I'm trying to think if it was like small, medium, large, and it may have been, and I'll correct this, but I believe based on my measurements, I think I cut out a large, but I will check that and correct that if that's not the case. So I felt the measurements, they were exactly what they should have been. I cut what it told me to cut, and it was perfect. So I didn't have to do any adjustments on anything. So I am going to make it again. I think it's a wonderful pattern. If you haven't checked out Sew House 7, do so. They've got a nice website and some nice patterns. The pricing was reasonable. I don't remember what I paid, but I'll try to put that in here too. So if you're looking for a cool dress, a nice summer dress, one that has a nice slim silhouette to it that's not difficult to make, I highly recommend this Mississippi Avenue dress. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.